Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here Jason Basin again in the house, and welcome in my new concept, New Wave Sequencer. I had an idea to link a sequencer of my JVR system to a way of presenting vinyls to you. I first thought it had 12 steps, but the sequencer had only 10 steps. So I selected my favorite 10 new wave records, long plays. There is also a mini album, mini LP, long play, so in a top 10. Here we have the sequencer. He is not running, now he runs. I will close my eyes and then I'll stop the sequencer and we will see on which number he will stop. Here we have the number 1, 2, 3 and so on until 10. Okay. The last time I was forget to say you with vinyl the sun always shines. Well, I say it so now. With vinyl the sun always shines. I close my eyes, or I don't have to close my eyes, it's going so fast. The first record, that's number 10, I see. I show you the number 10. Echo and the Bunnymen, Heaven Up Here. Very nice cover. On this album we have very nice tracks. Over the Wall, I like very much. All I Want, All My Colors, really wonderful. So Echo and the Bunnymen on the number 10. And we're gonna let the sequencer do his work again. We're gonna see if we can get some more volume. Here, a little bit more volume. All right. You say stop, okay? Just tell it to me, stop, and I stop it. Stop, okay. And we are here at number 3. I show you the number 3. The number 3 is this record. Most of you will not know it. The bronze medal is for Poésie Noire and Hum and How mini album. Very nice tracks on this one. We have Song of Innocence, also the Homecoming, very nice, and Hiroshima Mon Amour. These are the best tracks on that mini album. From Belgium, Poésie Noire with Jo Casters. Jo Casters, who would invent, let's say, new beats. The first new beat hit in Belgium. Move Your Ass and Feel the Beat. With it in the Tetra sessions, he found a very nice rhythm, and he made so Move Your Ass and Feel the Beat. Check out that number from the Erotic Dissidents. Welcome in New Wave Sequencer, a new concept, music and vinyls. And we're gonna activate again the sequencer. And he will indicate the next records. It's the 10, we had it already, so we go on. And it's the number 2, you get directly the number 2. So a very high place, and I give this place to this album. Very nice album. The Virgin Prunes, If I Die, I Die, silver medal. I have put it on today. Really wonderful music. Caucasian Walk, very nice. Pagan Love Song, Baby Turns Blue, Walls of Jericho. Really wonderful album. Silver. The Virgin Prunes. And we go on with the sequencer. The sequencer will indicate the next records. My top 10 albums, new wave albums. And we have the number 8. And I show you the number 8. It was an album that was re-released on Record Store Day this year. Here is Siouxsie and the Banshees, Nocturne. On this album, fantastic version of Dear Prudence of the Beatles. Also very nice tracks. Israel, of course, the opener, very nice. Siouxsie and the Banshees. And they were on number 8. I found here the 8. It was slipped out of the plastic. And we're gonna watch which number we're gonna get now. We are on number 6. The 6. Which album stays on number 6 in my top 10 is this wonderful album, Dave Ball and In Strict Tempo. Really wonderful tracks, very well known tracks. In Strict Tempo. There is also Man in the Man with Genesis P. Orridge. On that end, on In Strict Tempo, there is Gavin Friday of Virgin Prunes. Really nice album, Dave Ball. We have also Rednecks, really nice. Passion of a Primitive and Sincerity, also very nice. So this was the number 6 in our new wave sequencer top 10 LPs. And we're gonna take another number if it's possible directly. This is the number 9. 9. I show you what I have on number 9. A really cult album, The Neon Judgment, 1981. 1984. On this album, their big hits, TV Treated, The Fashion Party, also Too Cold to Breathe, One Jump Ahead, Factory Walk, What Must I Say More? The Neon Judgments. They've stopped with concerts, but their music goes on and on new wave parties. Wonderful music. So the Neon Judgments on the number 9 in our top, and it's slipped out here, number 9 for the LP, the new wave LP top 10 on number 9. Neon Judgments. We're gonna set it off here, the others. So. And we're gonna, I tell you which numbers are still available: 1, 4, 5 and 7. We're gonna see which is the next one. 10, we have it already. And we do another one. Yes, we have arrived on number 1. Unbelievable. Number 1 gold medal is for, a lot of you will know it already, but people who don't know New Wave, well, this is the number 1, Sisters of Mercy, of course, first and last and always. For me it's the Bible, the New Wave Bible. And with this I stress it again, Sisters of Mercy are a New Wave band, no God band. No God band. Andrew Eldridge doesn't like it, me neither. On this album, one after the other is a big hit. Black Planet, Walk Away, No Time to Cry, A Rock and a Hard Place, Marianne, fantastic, First and Last and Always, Possession, 9 While 9, Logic, and Some Kind of Stranger. And I show you also, it exists as a double album. This is one single album. I show you here the Sisters of Mercy in 1985, Wayne Hussey guitars, we have Craig Adams bass, Andrew Eldridge voices, we have Gary Marks guitars and Dr. Avalanche on drums. Sisters of Mercy. And then that iconic picture here, Detroit's adult movie, so this was in America. Wonderful picture, the Sisters of Mercy. So on number 1 in our New Wave top 10. But this is a special top 10. Mostly you see top 10s from, they go from 10 to number 1. Here it's here it goes randomly. And so we have just got the number 1. And what's left here is the number 4, 5 and 7. This is number 9, we had it already. This is the number 6, we had it already. This is number 9, we had it already. This is the number 7. The number 7 is this album, Simple Minds and New Gold Dream. Simple Minds did a live version of this, a reprise of this album this year or last year. I have not yet heard it. I heard some tracks and that was not so bad. But I prefer the lineup from this album. Here, Charlie Burchill, Jim Kerr, Charlie Burchill, McNeil, Derek Forbes. Wonderful album. Someone Somewhere in Summertime. We have Colors Fly and Catherine Wheel, Promise You a Miracle. In the New Wave times, in one club they played Big Sleep. It's a very good tempo for New Beat. We have Glittering Prize, New Gold Dream. And I like also that track, King is White and In the Crowd. Very nice. And this weekend, yesterday, the music came into my head from Somebody Up There Likes You. Really nice instrumental track. Check it out. The Simple Minds, still kicking. Simple Minds on number 7 in our top 10. And we go on. Still left number 4 and number 5. And we have arrived on number 4. Well, number 4 is an album, not many of you will know it, but it's fantastic. Tuxedo Moon and Holy Wars. On this album we have very nice tracks. St. John, I heard it in the past on the New Wave radio and I had to have this album. Also In a Matter of Speaking, wonderful track. The band with Steve Brown. I have also another member, I have a solo album of him. his name escapes me, but Blaine L. Reininger was also in this band. Blaine L. Reininger, from him are also solo albums, very nice. I heard recently some music of Blaine L. Reininger, but this was Tuxedo Moon. Tuxedo Moon, of course, known for their big cult hit No Tears. No tears for the creatures of the night. Yeah. And we go on. One album left. And I say always the last ones are the best ones, and maybe for much of you they will find this album that I have ranked on number 5 the best new wave album, because this band has a lot of fans all over the world, but there is something bad happened to the band. I will shut up now, and we're gonna see that we reach 5, so I can show you the records. Number 8, not good. Number 7, no, not good. 4, not good. No. Yes, 5. And this is the number 5. Killing Joke, Nighttime. Their biggest success ever in their history of Killing Joke. This was also 1985. I saw them live on the Seaside Festival here in Belgium. Wonderful. On this album, great tracks. Nighttime, Kings and Queens, Love Like Blood, their number 1 hit. There is also very nice Tabazan. There is 80s. Really nice. Here on the number 5, Killing Joke. So this was New Wave Sequencer, New Wave Top 10 LPs. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned, subscribe now, because I will do a New Wave Sequencer video, so subscribe now. And the next time we will watch my top 10 12-inch New Wave maxis. So the 12-inch New Wave maxis in the next episode of New Wave Sequencer. And don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Have a nice holiday. This is July 2024. Enjoy it now when you still can enjoy it, because bad times are coming on. Because Butler, the man that drags Russia into war, drags people, Russian families, into misery, because already 500,000 soldiers, Russian soldiers, died. It's horrible. That man will pay for his sins. He must realize that. And check also out my last video there, with Lady Natalie, Risky Times. In that song I tell also about those soldiers, puppets, I call them, from Putin. Russian soldiers are good boys. Those boys, let's say, those must fight against their will in that army. Boys with heart and soul, who have a good heart and soul, most of them, and they are obliged to fight in a useless war. I tell it also in the lyrics, a useless goal. They are fighting for a useless goal. So very sad. So thank you for listening and watching, and leave a comment. And what is your favorite top 5, let's say, or top 10 new wave record long play. So stay tuned for the New Wave Sequencer 12-inch top 10. Bye bye.